Tonight's lecture will be mostly about answering questions, because there's so many questions that need to be answered with respect to Clyfford Still, particularly why is Denver doing this project? Why is Clyfford Still not as well known as some of his colleagues, and what I would even describe as some of his inferior colleagues? And I think throughout this talk, I'll be able to answer many of those questions, and I think it would be useful if we could even set some time at the end so that you can ask some of the questions that may be burning in your mind. The image we're looking at here is a painting that's in the collection of the Museum of Modern Art. It's called 1944 N number 2. Elements that I'm going to talk about in more detail points to this new direction in American art. There is nothing in this painting, and nothing, and I say that with all seriousness, that refers back to pre-World War II modernism. There's no vestige of Picasso, who was an incredibly important figure for modern painting, and it was a difficult guy to get off your back. I mean, it was hard to sort of do something that Picasso or other European modernists hadn't already tried. This is a painting that is 9 by 13 feet in dimension. So the idea that pictures, again, or paintings are not things that we walk up to in museums, but we become part of. They become almost environments. And in our development of the Still Museum, we're very conscious of what are the ideal viewing conditions for paintings like these. Painting from the estate, and we can actually see pencil drawing underneath that suggests that he lays down a basic structure. But we still have all these kind of vertical elements. The idea that these black and maroon forms are kind of moving apart or breaking together. They're in dialogue with one another. And there's also this wonderful sense of a vortex here, that one of these shapes almost seems to be moving, I see, in a kind of clockwise direction. I never wanted color to be color, texture to be texture, images to become shapes. I wanted them all to fuse into a living spirit. I think Still is telling us a great deal about his intention there.